As shown on the previous video, tons of armies camped out for days to see BTS performing on GMA. I didn't see camping out armies at the Ed Sullivan Theater, but when BTS was filming, there was a lot of armies watching them and supporting them. The question is, was it worth the wait? Short answer, yes, the performances were great and armies were enthusiastic. After days of cold and rainy weather, the sun finally came out on the day of BTS performing at Central Park. Meanwhile, on the late show, BTS recreated a legendary Beatles performance in black and white on the same stage where Beatles performed for the first time in the US. Here are the long answers. The performance on GMA was gorgeous. I personally liked the fire over Boy With Love. What I didn't like was, however, a GMA covering irrelevant issues even when all the hosts moved to the Central Park stage. And the commercials. Yeah, I understand the commercials are an essential part of the TV shows, but GMA certainly dragged out a bunch of non-BTS issues when exhausted armies were dying to see BTS. It was a little, let's say, annoying. A long-awaited performance of BTS was finally revealed. The bright sunshine was all over the stage and lightened the boys' moves perfectly. This was the first outdoor stage on American TV shows after the comeback, and BTS performed beautifully. I'm a big fan of a fire performance, so it was really great to see their explosive energy and stage presence. Plus, the 4,000 armies were screaming so loud, which delivered a vivid, live concert vibe with so much passion. And many armies shared those precious moments on the social media. And I believe all the exhausted armies who camped out for days is finally paid off by seeing BTS and their performance on the stage. I need to say this, Stephen Colbert is genius. So is the whole production team of The Late Show. Throughout the history of the show, the best moment of the international superstar, Beatles, resurrected yesterday in the form of homage with current international superstar, BTS. With full of parodies of 1960s original Ed Sullivan show, the Beatlemania became the BTS Mania, and each member was described as the cute one. And this old school vibe intro or skit, Stephen Colbert did a great Ed Sullivan impression with accents and body expressions, and he introduced BTS as Fab 7 instead of Fab 4, the Beatles. On last week's episode, Stephen said there's gonna be something special. It actually turned out to be true. It really was special, Mr. Colbert. Just like the interview on GMA, it was great to see BTS members, other than RM, try to answer the questions in English. They were mostly short phrases, but I loved them trying to be more confident when speaking and answering in English. Especially I loved J-Hope's full of humor and bursting into "Hey Jude." And finally, the recreated performance was good enough to reminisce the first American debut stage of Beatles. I liked the outfit for both BTS and the audience, the details of the stage and audience reactions. The black and white made this stage so special and unique. I'm telling you, this truly was a historic stage. The homage of Beatles is well paid. The BTS Week in New York will end on this Sunday at the MetLife Stadium concert. As you know, I'll be attending on Saturday's concert, so if you see me, please say hi. And I'm gonna be uploading a special video with a special guest after the concert. Please stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.